I'm gonna teach you 4 steps you need to take to create animations in MATLAB. Maybe a little different kind of animation, but it's still cool. I'm gonna make these 2 animations. These are the 4 steps you must take. Create a video object, open it, put your frames inside it, and close it. Now let's do them one by one. First, you choose a name for your video object. Here I choose obj, and using Video Writer I create an object. And it takes the name of your output file. I name it my animation. Next, I have to open the object I just created. So open obj. Now reach the main part of the procedure. I want to have frames and I want to save them into my object one by one. What are my frames here? I consider them like this. So at each step, I plot them from the origin until current position. I fix the axis limits, and in a for loop, I plot step by step. I also add a pause at the end of each loop to see the progress. Every time the compiler runs this line, I have a new frame ready to be stored in my video object. So right after the plot command, I use writeVideo function. It adds the frame to video object. For that, I give it my object, and the frame is called by getFrame. GetFrame actually takes a snapshot of the figure and returns it. In the last step, I close video object and everything is fine. You can stop the color from changing by fixing it. Still, you must know about a few more things. The exported video format is .avi by default. You can change it to .mp4 by adding mpeg4 while creating the video object. This pause command has no effect on your output video. You don't even need it anymore. If you think the video is too fast, increase the number of frames. A better approach might be to save all of the frames in a separate variable and then put that variable in your video object. Here, right after the plot command, I take a snapshot of the frame and put it inside the variable. Then I can save that variable into my video object. If instead of a complete line I want a moving marker, I can easily modify my plot command so at each frame I only see the marker. You can watch my tutorial on how to create this animation by clicking here. I also leave the link in the description. Now the second example, z equal to px. Px is just a built-in matrix in MATLAB. I show what it looks like. I set axis type to get rid of extra spaces, and I save my current axis limits in a variable. Here begins our 4 steps in exporting a video. I create a video object named v, I open it, and for k from 1 to 200, I plot this function. The sine function makes it dance up and down. I also fix the axis limits. Then I save every frame into my video object, and outside the loop, I close it. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do not hesitate. Bye bye.